Hello and welcome to our Sunday here in Albufeira. I've been up since 7:59 a.m. and I've been working until now, more or less, on the vlog, apart from briefly stopping to get dressed and have breakfast. And it is now about 1 o'clock and we're going to Vilamoura today. It's actually gone fairly cold, relatively speaking, in the last couple of days, although there is one person out there sunbathing. As luck would have it, there's a bus that leaves from not far from where we're staying and goes all the way to Vilamoura, so we're going to be catching that shortly. We've successfully managed to get on the bus and it's quite a different one from the one we got onto the station. This one's very comfortable looking, it's more coachy, you know. That's that hotel where they're having the folk festival.
All the way down to here.
Is it? Well, perhaps that was not the main entrance then. Oh, was that the main entrance? I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it was.
We're apparently coming through Lisbon, and I'm sure I've been here in the past, but I can't remember when or why. But it was probably to do a gig. That was a really pleasant bus ride. We've arrived at Vilamoura. We weren't quite sure where to get off, but we saw boats moored up and we got off at the next stop. We don't know where to get back on because it's like one way, so the bus stop's just on one side, and as far as I'm aware, that route goes all the way to Faro. So we don't want to get it on this side, so I don't know where to get it back from, so we're going to have to figure that out at some point today.
We'll walk around that loop and we'll find the next bus stop.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to have a look around the marina.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a good look at this.
We've got some time, haven't
We got ages, yeah. Whoa, these boats are massive. It's a big marina. I'm surprised how big it is, actually. I don't know what I expected, really. That's very rough, shaggy looking bark, isn't it? Oh, it's like loads of tendrils coming down, loads of individual ones. Almost as if they're all roots. Oh, they are roots. Look, that's where it starts. So, oh, I didn't know that's how those trees worked. That's weird, that is. This marina is absolutely huge. We've walked down to this part of it now and we're looking at these turny aroundy thingies on that boat. Do you see them both going round? They're like two horizontal poles that are spinning with flaggy things on the end. And we don't know why there's two.
I'm guessing that their wind speed, and there's two, I think, I'm guessing, to measure the relative difference between the forward speed, you know, and the wind speed itself. But I could be wrong.
As you might expect, the whole of the front here pretty much has been restaurants so far. There's an alley hop, or however you pronounce it. Are they masks? Oh, I think I'd suit a fox one, don't you? Oh no, the shark. I could probably play the flute in that one, you know. Walked all the way along here and I found a public loo, so I thought I'd show those to you. You can probably see them from the distance because of that thing sticking up there. And believe it or not, it says there's a self-service laundry here as well. I suppose that's for the people with the boats coming on land to do their washing. We've seen some kids come roller skating past, having the time of their lives. It's lovely and smooth and flat, actually. And it's not too crowded here at the moment. It is February, though. Oh, you wouldn't want to get your fingers too close to that, would you? I think that's really pretty in the Mexican restaurant. It's closed at the moment. Oh, there's a candle there. That looks absolutely amazing. It must be flipping really old. Look, do you see how many candles that must have been? All that wax has come down. They'd be absolutely gutted if it melted in the sun, wouldn't they? Standing in the corner of the marina here, we're thinking about going for some food somewhere, actually. My eyes were drawn to these rocks. As you can see, they're encrusted with shells, and we're wondering if they're oyster shells. Does anybody know? We've got some closer ones here that are out of the water. Look, if that gives you any clues. But there are absolutely loads of them. All the rocks down there are absolutely dotted with them. We've come away from the marina now. We're on the lookout for something simple to eat. We just want a little cafe. We didn't really want like an expensive restaurant meal, so just a simple bit of lunch. So heaven knows where we're going to find something, but there must be loads of little cafes, mustn't there? Oh no, that's the casino. We were chatting to a couple of people from Holland the other day on our bus stop, and they were going to the casino. Sounds like a bus coming. Oh, it's a sightseeing bus coming. the bars that are targeted at the tourists are sports bars, like everyone's watching sport. It's not for me, really. I'm wondering if this is like the latest trend for going on holiday, something to do. Park up in a bar, drink beer all day and watch sport on a wide screen. It's just so much of it everywhere, honestly. Oh, these are very bright. Right, come on, there must, in this bit now, just be a simple cafe, no booming music, no widescreen sport, just a nice, normal Portuguese cafe. That's all I want, that's all I'm asking for. Let's see what it says. Bakery, hamburgers, toasts. Yeah, this looks like the sort of thing. Oh yeah, they've got some savoury items, look.
What are they?
Well, we sat down, I've ordered like a risol de camarão, which is like a prawny thingy, and a great big bola de bowling, which is a bit like a big custard donut. Nobody's ordered a chicken pie little thing and a cakey thing as well. Oh, something similar to what I had when we arrived here, actually. We've got some little birdies skittering around down there on the floor. The food has come. IB is tucking into his pie, so you can't see that, I'm afraid, but that's my risol. There's my coffee. Somebody's already got wind of the fact that there may be crumbs. Yes, haven't you? We've been getting marauded by sparrows this whole time. We've been just waiting for crumbs to drop, haven't you? All of you. And every time we look, there were more. And you see them all under the table there. And at one point, they were up on all the chairs. It was like something out of Alfred Hitchcock, it was. Hello, Mr. Cutie. Oh, gone. Well, that was very yummy. It came to €10.90 for everything that we had between us. We've been scaredy cats now, and we're just making sure that we know which bus stop to get the bus back from, because we don't want to get stranded. We think this is it though. We are a bit confused, I must be honest, because it doesn't say on the bus stop which number buses come here. It's not marked. This is bus stop number 12, it says. But if you look at the map, it just doesn't talk about the number 9 route that we need back to Albufeira. It only talks about the little local routes on it. But the one we got off at also did the same thing. So, I don't know. There's one on the opposite side of the road as well. IB's standing at it, trying to puzzle out the timetable, but I don't think it has our number route on that either. Oh, I don't know. I wish we could ask somebody, but there's nobody around. I thought if someone was waiting, they might know, you know. We've moved on down the street. Still don't really know where the bus stop is. But anyway, I like these recycling bins. They're big pits under the ground. Look, like great big mouths that open up. Yum, 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 yum. Been trying to figure out what's the bike lane and what's the pedestrian lane. There's just this marking on the floor here. We're guessing this might be for scooters and bikes because it's narrower, and obviously a pushchair could fit here but not here. But anyway, as I was saying, we're none the wiser really about the bus stop. We've kind of guessed a bit, because they were two very close together, one either side of the road, and we weren't sure which one Google meant, and they weren't marked with the number 9 bus, so I don't know whether we're getting home on the bus or not. Oh, these look nice and soft, don't they? And they are. I wouldn't rub them the other way, mind. I bet I'd end up with stuff stuck in my fingers. They remind me of these great big furry caterpillars, actually. There are different ones here. I couldn't resist having a touch. We've just walked straight past the bus stop we got off at, and we're walking down here. We see beach at the end. Well, we've walked down from there and we've come to the beach here, and I think we're going to have a walk down to the sea. It's actually gone really hot now. I've got my coat with me because it was quite cold when we left earlier. And it was even raining a little bit when we were sat in the cafe, actually. But it's gone really scorching now. Oh, look at all those shells. There's just a cluster of them here. There's a razor shell here. Oh, it's a big one. Look at that. Ooh. Came up a lot higher without any warning. It's quite a steep incline down, actually. Here comes another big one. Is it going to reach our feet though? That's the question. That looks massive from here. Oh, I'm holding my nerve. I haven't moved yet. Not quite. Didn't quite get me. These teeny tiny little shells. It's funny how you get clusters of them. I suppose the sea's dumped them all in one place somehow.
We've walked all the way along the beach, right by the sea, listening to the lovely soothing sounds of the waves, and here we've got this kind of arm stretching out, and I presume we can walk along it to that lighthouse at the end. So we're going to have a little scramble up the rocks here and see if we can get onto it. Oh, it's not exactly a walkway. I thought it was going to be paved. A bummer. Well, I don't think we ought to try and walk along there. I think we'll break our ankles. No, I don't think we should. Let's go back down then. It's funny, there's like lines of the little tiny shells. It's like almost like a crop circle of shells, you know. That's very strange. I mean, I just presume the sea has dumped it there. We're going to walk up there anyway and walk along the, you know, the pedestrian friendly bit. There's the marina by there. That's where we were walking earlier. We've been wondering what on earth these enclosures are for. It's like these little enclosed fenced rectangles. There's no gate on them, no way in, no way out. IB, my other half, is wondering what on earth they thought. Maybe it's like for plants, but they don't seem to be specific, you know, to each one particularly. At first when I saw it I thought it was wildlife maybe. Free Wi-Fi here apparently. I could do with some free Wi-Fi. My data got used up very quickly. When I arrived I topped it up and it went within a day, and I thought, well, I can't pay £3 a day, it's going to cost me a fortune. So I basically need to ring O2 and change my contract, I think. Something that's more intrepid, travel vlogger friendly really. Anyway, if anybody knows what these are for, can you let us know in the comments, because we're very confused. We've been walking for quite a long time and we've come to this supermarket here. We're going to grab a cold drink and take it back and just sit on the front there on a bench and drink that, and then wander back to the bus stop and hopefully get the right bus stop. Oh, they have Irish rollers. I want to drink those. There's a freezer there. Oh, here we are, here's cold drinks. I am going for an orange pop. There's another fridge here. Oh, but it's all hell, whatever hell is. It's hell classic. Oh, it's an energy drink. Now I think we'll give that a miss. I've got plenty of energy. I'm quite all right, thank you. It's very nice actually. Sumo Naranja. Well, that was delightful. And now we're walking back to the bus stop and hopefully it's the right one. It is this one. It was the one we were on, not that one. We had a little bit of a mad panic when it pulled up the other side. We and a couple of other ladies that were waiting and chatting bolted over the road to get it, and he was like, no, and he was pointing back to this stop, and I'm not sure if it's the same guy come back around again. I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute. Obrigada. Oh, it's a bit more crowded. Coming back this way. There we are. I'm so relieved now, because there's always that question in your mind when you're in a new place trying to fathom out the public transport. You're thinking, am I going to get back home tonight, or am I going to be in the dark, lost and cold, suffering from exposure?
I think you're over-egging that cake.
We don't know if it was the bus that came just now. We don't know.
But there is
Wouldn't like to say.
Rock,
yeah, there's a bit of a circle, see, so we're a little bit confused. But anyway, we're on the way back to Albufeira, so all is well. We're off the bus, swapped sun hats for woolly hats now. The sun's starting to go down. We're just going to pop to the supermarket quickly to get some chickpeas or something like that to add to tonight's dinner, which I have in mind to cook. We need some butter as well. This is $2.14. We've almost gone through one of these already, so we definitely need a second. Look how expensive the Alpro yogurt is here. €3.05 for one pot. Do you know what? I like these. I think they're just the set flavoured yogurts. That's $1.59 for those. I'm going to get them. I'm sure they won't object. We've decided to go for ready meals. How bad are we? IV said go on, because we can try something different. I'm not going to get this, but look, they do ready meal francesinha. That is €5.49. We're going to go for this out of the freezer. I'm having a bacalhau espiritual.
Do you want to get the two?
Yeah, go on then. And he's going to have a meaty lasagna, and he's suggesting we just get a couple and put them in the freezer.
Well, we're back in the apartment. I've been doing a little bit of laundry. I think we might have got ready meals in the microwave, something like that, or if not, we nearly have. It's dark now.
And all is fairly quiet down there.
The palm trees are rustling in the breeze. Anyway, we're off to Lisbon tomorrow, so we're going to go and stay in a hotel in Lisbon centre just for 2 nights. So quite excited for that. We're going to meet up with friends who are musician friends of ours and play music in the nights. But hopefully we're going to go and see the Fado Museum in Lisbon. It is open, apparently it's €5 to get into, that's our plan out at the moment. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below and hit the notification bell if you're new here and would like to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!